Okay, so in this presentation, we will be giving some details on how the pen and paper method. We use the pen and paper method for the presentation. So we want to use the pen and paper method for the presentation or the talk, and for that purpose we use the Epoch Cam HD for conversion of the smartphone to webcam. Both the camera and microphone are used by the laptop for the video conferencing. The video conferencing software we use, VC software used is WebEx. So what we have done is we have used two systems. For the video conferencing. One system, the first system is the presenter. Okay, that's where we use the webcam. Webcam and microphone. In the second system, is used as a participant. The second system is very useful because what we write on the paper cannot be really seen by the presenter. So I am the presenter. I cannot really see what I write on the paper on my computer. I can use the preview option . Preview option on the camera can be used . The preview option on the camera can be used for viewing, but this will be very small. The image will be very small. Okay. So to overcome this problem only, we are using the second system. The second system can be seen by the presenter. So actually looking at the second system to see whether what I write is appearing on the remote end, whether the paper is properly aligned, and so on. Okay. So we will be using two systems. So one of them is the presenter. The second one is the another part is participant. It could be a guest account. So we use WebEx for the video conferencing. So we have a video conferencing where we have two users presently logged in. The first one is the presenter, the second one is the participant, I am having both the presenter as well as the participant on my own desktop. I am looking at the second system to see whether my paper is properly aligned, whether what I write is visible, all those things. Okay. Second thing is I am using the camera, not only camera of the microphone of the smartphone, but I am also using the microphone of the smartphone as the microphone input for the laptop. This is because, see, I will be closer to, I am just writing on the pad, I am closer to the smartphone. So my voice will be picked up better by the iPhone rather than the system that I have, laptop I have. Normally the laptop will be far away. Sometimes even the microphone on the laptop may not be working. So there are many reasons why the smartphone microphone is preferred. This is because I am closer to the phone than to the system. So that is one of the reason why I want to use smartphone as the microphone. Secondly, the microphone on the laptop or PC may be either defective or it may not be present at all, because in some of the old systems the microphone may not be there. Okay, so using the smartphone as the microphone is really preferred. Okay, you can see you can really see that whatever we write really is captured properly. As far as the phone is concerned, on the phone I've used the flight mode. I use the flight mode on the phone because if I don't use the flight mode, if a call comes, the webcam is disconnected. If call comes, the webcam is disconnected so that you can talk, so that you can attend the phone. Okay, the call comes, webcam gets disconnected so that you can attend the call. But after you attend the call, again you have to reconnect. Reconnect the webcam after the call. So there will be a small there will be a small break in the video. There will be a small break in the video. Okay. When the call is attended. To avoid that only, we are actually using the flight mode. So once you use the flight mode, you will have continuous access to the microphone. Okay. So even when you are using the webcam, you can definitely receive calls. Okay. But only thing is the webcam will get disconnected, and after the call is over, you have to reconnect the webcam. Okay. So this will result in a small break in the video as well as the voice during that period. To avoid that only, I have put the phone in the silence mode. Okay. So you can see that it is really helpful. What we write actually goes to the other end. And if you are very particular, you can use the phone also. Okay. So only in the Epocom HT, you can actually use the microphone. Only in this, you can use the microphone of the phone. There would be no watermarking. There would be no watermarking on the video. And there will be no advertisements. There will be no advertisement. Another thing is, you can actually use either Wi-Fi or USB for connecting. You can use either Wi-Fi or USB for connecting the phone to the laptop. The resolution also can be chosen. Resolution of the video also can be chosen. It can be chosen by the user. Okay. But these features are not available with the Epoch Cam, which is a free software. Okay. Whereas the Epocom HT has many features, but it is not a free software. It is a paid software. Okay. You will have to purchase the Epocom HT, and it costs rupees 599. Okay, per device. But one thing is, the same once the software is installed on the phone, once you install the software on the phone, you can use, it can be used as webcam can be used as webcam with any system. That means I can use the webcam at home. Okay, it can be used at home. It can be used in the office. It can be used at number of places anywhere, but only thing is at any point of time only one system can be accessing the webcam. Okay, so now I think you are familiar with the operation, how the quality of the video looks like. I think we will continue our discussion. I think we already given some PowerPoint presentation also that will give more details about the software and its feature. I think we'll stop here. One more thing is for using this, once you have the paid software, once you purchase this, even without Wi-Fi, using USB, you can connect the phone to the laptop. You can actually deliver lecture, deliver a pen and paper lecture. You can deliver a pen and paper lecture. It can be recorded. On the laptop. Okay, so in case you don't want to have online teaching, but you want to record your lecture and then send the video to the students, that also is possible. Using the USB, you can connect the phone to the laptop, deliver a pen and paper lecture. It can be recorded on the laptop. For this, you can use the camera app. Camera app on the laptop can be used for recording the lecture. Okay, camera app on the laptop can be used for recording the lecture. But normally what happens is the bandwidth required, the storage required becomes large. For recorded lecture, the storage required for the recorded lecture becomes very large. So it is better to compress the video and then distribute and then send to the students. Okay, that would be preferable.